wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
What's up, guys? CJ back once again for Kung Fu Night, and it is time for some more Office. We're on season 9, episode 11. This one is called Suit Warehouse. Last time we had the Lice episode. Some interesting things happened. We had Daryl try and break up with Val, but it didn't quite work out. Meredith shaved her head. Jim is out of town, and Pam is struggling with being the sole parent in her home. I do like a lot of these last episodes because they've just been things that are, I wouldn't say out of left field, but a little out of the norm. Things really seem fresh right now. Things really seem interesting with the show. Greg Daniels is back, so we can rejoice in that fact. But for starters, if you enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like on the video. It lets me know you enjoy the content. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel grow. Link is in the description for Patreon tiers if you want to get well ahead for all the shows in our lineup. Full and uncut reactions available there for you guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, we are done with the show. You can get to the end of the series when it comes to reactions. But I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's get into it. More business?
Stone & Son Suit Warehouse recently lost their paper provider. Jim and I used to clean up at those. We'd go in pretending to be family. We did it at a law firm, at a family-owned construction company, at a family-owned motorcycle store. Jim and Dwight Schrupert. I hope you've been paying your wig storage bills, Jimbo, because it's time for another episode of Handsome and Stinky Paper Brothers for Hire.
Sorry, Stinky, you can't do it. You just ask Phyllis. She can be your older sister or something.
Phyllis, my sister, more like my dead great-great-grandmother who died of stupidity.
I have yours, Dwight.
See what you leave me with here, Jim?
Hey, I'm in Philadelphia right now.
How is that my problem? Get in your car and drive down here?
Huh.
Sure, which is totally
I
feasible.
drove 300 miles an hour.
180 comes to 25 minutes. Yes. Oh, well. Thank you, Jim. Yes, I am better than you. Okay, bye-bye. Love you.
Yes. Oh, I'm kind of sad nobody commented on the whole interaction, but I call the romance. I love it. We embrace this.
Daryl,
It's beautiful.
Good. When you get to Philly, will you tell Jim I miss him?
Why don't you come along? Tell me yourself.
Oh my God! Why didn't I think of this? Andy's not here.
Let's see. Look at Andy. Look at Andy and all this shit. I still want to give him shit for it, but
Cover that.
whatever.
What does that mean?
A delivery guy will deliver a box of pens, and you just make sure everything's in order.
What? Everything? What? How do I make sure it's in order?
Aw.
Okay, see you later.
Like, all right, bye.
Clark, hey.
Hey, look who's back. Dwight Jr.
Hey, so
Right.
how was it? I mean, the sex with Jan.
Gentleman doesn't discuss such matters.
Nothing wrong with being a gentleman. Like my mom used to say. Talk classy, act nasty.
Yeah.
I have a gift from Jan. It's an espresso maker. Bon appetit.
Amalfi Coast. Jan, taking this man around the world.
Espresso, now that's Italian.
My friend has one of these. Foolproof espresso every time.
We are all so proud of you for the small part that you played in landing the white pages.
If you really want to show appreciation, just give me half the commission.
Gosh, I wish I could, but, no.
No.
Remember, how would you like to pretend to be
What is
my
this dude's
son
name again?
in order to land a sale?
I'll pretend to be your friend.
Then looks like we have a deal, son.
What is that small? There's a mini me out here.
Okay. Sorry. Super busy. Pen's coming in later. Just grabbing a Java before all hell breaks loose.
Try this one.
Thank you.
I suck at interviews. I had Andy's job in the bag until my interview.
Well, you shouldn't be nervous about this. This is a tiny startup with a bunch of guys just as dorky as Jim.
It's kind of fun.
Get a nice little duo with those two.
Sales team meeting
And
with
these
father
two.
and son.
We hadn't even thought of that, had we, boy?
No, we sure hadn't, Pop.
You're a hunter, I see. Spend your early mornings out in the blinds like Clarky and me, huh?
He calls me Clarky because he's my dad.
Guilty.
He's like a serial killer of animals. One time he snuck up behind a sleeping deer
and just sawed its head right off. It was his birthday. Just turned 3.
Kind of think I want to try them all. Is that crazy?
Yeah. Look, without a taste test, how are we supposed to know which flavors we like to reorder?
Everybody's gonna be bouncing off the walls in
I'm
here.
in. Who's in?
Yep.
Angela. Okay, guys. We all drink them all.
We all drink them all.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And I want to reach every demographic possible. No, I hear what you're saying, and we will. The thing is, we got to lock down this key demographic first. Hey.
Jim, you got a real Facebook energy going on here, man. You Zuckerberg this place out.
Hey, Wade, we gotta just push up Dennis's timeline. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second, okay? Make yourselves at home.
He's a good boy. Does whatever I say.
I can't relate to that. My son hates my guts.
Oh? Well, things between me and Clark are good, not great. Really, they're bad. Like you and your son. God, I missed you. What took you so long? Were you loitering out there like a hooligan smoking a doobie?
Our relationship is
Terrible.
terrible.
Yes. Stupid genius.
Oh my god, these geniuses out here.
The pen delivery went amazing, and now I've got all these pens just waiting to be unpacked. But Pam did not tell me to unpack the pens.
Bam! My favorite is Viennese Amaretto, and the worst flavor I've tried so far is Alpine Select.
What is amaretto? Because there's an alcoholic drink with that. Is that like a flavor of something?
Here we go again, another lecture from the old man.
Maybe if you listened a little bit, you'd improve. No wonder women despise you.
All right, that's enough, because I could say some things about him, too.
Yeah, like what?
Like the time that you got drunk and then killed those kids on their way to prom.
That never
Oh god.
Ever since
So we can offer you matte or glossy printing in a
brown
variety.
falling from every pouch in his trousers.
Hey, fellas, sorry to keep you waiting. Here he is. My son.
A cat turd collector written all over him.
Northeast. Of course, that's not a mandate.
Mandate. I always think of 2 men on a date.
All right, so what makes you think you'd be a good
Daryl.
And I don't want to waste your time anymore. I'm sorry. I just,
Come on, man. You can do this, bro. Come on, man.
obviously I'm a warehouse manager, you know.
Daryl, I was a newspaper editor.
Science teacher, volleyball coach.
Hey, I find it helps if you just picture everybody naked.
It was an understanding interview. I mean, they have there are like 5 people sitting in on this interview.
Thanks.
At least when I'd given interviews, it's like, all right, 2 of us at most. Let's not overwhelm the person we're trying to hire.
Yes. Yes. Matter of fact, I wrote something down. Wow, this guy came prepared. It impresses me.
You're like the new office administrator.
No, I just took over the pen shipment because Pam had to leave.
Pam! Pam! Look out! Aaron's gunning for your job.
No, I'm not. I can't at all.
Man, Andy should be here.
Talks about you all the time.
That's sweet that he talks about me.
We can't wait until you move here.
I'm sorry, you guys are here. These old timers need to stick together. And how better than by signing a contract?
I'd love to. Sam Jr. here, he runs a business now.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Clark.
Hey.
Let's talk.
I'm the boss as well here.
So if you look at our catalog here,
It was nice meeting you, Daryl. I think you'd fit in great here.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I think it'd be like a Kevin Durant.
Who signed that? Who signed that? Who signed that? Who signed that? Who signed it? Who signed it? Oh.
Oh my God.
You have a great job
He had a
with
job.
people who love you.
And I only get to see Jada on the weekends.
It's interesting how we're bringing love into the coworker relationship when we gave Michael so much shit before for blurring the lines between friends, family, and work. You know all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. They're gonna make you pay for the fish, and they wanted to know when you can start.
What? How about yesterday?
I guess you gotta move to Philly after all.
Yes, I love Philly. 215 would die. Come on, man.
feels really hot in here. Is it?
Yeah,
hot
she
in here?
intends
It
to
feels
stay,
really, really
right?
hot in
It's insane. They need to have the AC on year round.
Holy shit, the pit sweats. Maximum pit sweats.
Stupid window.
This is why I don't drink coffee. I know coffee and espresso, big difference. I haven't had coffee in about 6 years at this point.
You know what, Dad? Maybe you should buy me a suit. I mean, I'm gonna need one, right? If I'm ever gonna get a real job and move my lazy ass out of your GD house. How do I look?
Dwight with the attempted burn.
Actually,
looking clean.
You look great. You know what? I'll take one too.
Why don't we move the copier into the annex like we've always wanted?
Frickin'
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's beautiful. Hardwood. I always knew it was down here. I just...
Tear up the carpet!
Y'all ready for this?
Everybody dance now.
Everybody.
What? There you are.
Oh, my head is killing me. Does anyone have a baby aspirin?
Oh, enough with the whining already. Why don't you just have some more coffee?
It's all gone.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock.
Still Johnny on the spot with it.
Kevin,
What is going on?
hey, so all that really specific cat turd business, that was about you, right?
I used to collect them.
Why?
Each one is very different, like a snowflake.
Hey, what happened here?
You left me in charge of the pens, Pam. That's what happened.
Should have gave her instructions. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, this style of The Office is just way much better. Can there be a style of motif in TV shows in addition to musicals? I know motif is like a recurring theme in like musicals, right? But I like the recurring themes and things that come back around in the episodes in this season, right? Everything with the pins, seeing things from Pam and Daryl's perspective, and how they just kind of process what the fuck happened in the office. I think they left right before Dwight Light showed up and brought in the espresso maker, so they don't have that, you know, to kind of consider. But I love this episode. Great. I love seeing everyone hopped up on caffeine. Cheerful Stanley smiling. Nelly had some nice lines. Oscar's pit sweats, as well as Angela's and fucking Kevin's, him lifting up, throwing around Angela. Creed with the sticky fingers, swiping Phyllis's ring. I wonder if she'll ever get that back. Probably not. What else? Daryl's storyline this episode was pretty awesome. He had a very understanding crew of interviewers, and even despite, don't be like Daryl. Don't look at a basketball that's signed and just pick it up, or shoot it for that matter. We don't know. One, I don't know who signed it unless they mentioned it or something like that. But he said Kevin Durant or some shit referring to a shot. You leave. If anything is signed, do not touch it. Have you not seen Sandlot? Did Daryl not see Sandlot? Did he not learn anything? The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, the Colossus of Clout. Anyways, will Pam and Jim move to Philly? Will they stay in Scranton? I think they are going to move in addition to Daryl. I think that is our final send-off. Maybe Dunder Mifflin goes out of business. I don't know. We haven't seen David Wallace in a little bit. We can speculate all day about it. The Dwight and his son storyline was enjoyable. Great moments from Dwight in that. I love his attempts at Burns. What was it? He was talking about cartography. Cartograph much, I think he said. I forgot what was the context exactly. But he was trying to talk trash because he didn't know some shit on the map, and they seemed to bond a little bit, the two of them. I'm gonna close this reaction out, you guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when future reactions are dropping. Link is in the description for Patreon tiers for uncut reactions if you want to get well ahead for all the shows in our lineup. But I will leave you with that and catch you next time. All right, peace.